Folks, Mad Outdoorsman. On my way to get a deer hunt in on this balmy 74-degree day here in November up in New England. I don't really like to hunt when it's warm out. However, it is the rut. The rut is starting to kick in. And Mad Outdoorsman really doesn't have too much time on his hands, so I like to get out on my day off, get out in the woods, decompress, and just enjoy myself out there. So hopefully something happens. Seeing this big buck on my camera keeps popping up during daytime hours, so that's good. So we'll see what happens. Alright, folks, let's hop into it. Back to blue, but will the blue back you during an SHTF event? What do you think? I'll tell you what I think. Hell no. And folks, before I go any further, no, this isn't a fuck the police kind of a video, alright? And to disclose something, if you haven't been watching any of my videos, I am a law enforcement officer. I've been working at corrections for the past 15 years. In my state, corrections officers have powers of arrest. Alright? However, I'm a correctional officer, not a police officer. So there's a difference there. But I've worked around them. I know plenty of them. We work hand in hand, depending on the situation. So I'm going to give you my 2 cents on what to expect when shit breaks bad and if police are going to be there for you. Alright? So let's break it down a little bit. Alright, let's talk about the first 72 hours of a break bad event. Alright, 3 days, folks. 3 days, 72 hours. Let's say there's a total grid down situation. Alright, you wake up on a Monday morning and there's no power, there's no cell phone service. Alright, just total blackout as far as electricity goes. Alright, not many people are gonna know what's going on. Alright, and that goes for local law enforcement agencies and public service, you know, such as fire and rescue. Alright. For the type of folks like myself that are preppers, first off, I'm not going to panic. I don't need to panic. I'm prepared. I'm going to be looking at my preps, nodding my head, patting myself on the back, and all that fun stuff. However, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to be patient and just see what happens. All right? Outside, yeah, people are going to be panicking for the most part. And you got to consider that, you know, local police might not have communications. And for the little communications they do have, it's going to take them longer to respond to calls. And they're going to be busy dealing with what's going on outside out on the streets, right? So I would say that's probably what's going to be going on in the first 24 hours of the Break Bad event. Day 2. Mad Outdoorsman's hitting the fucking road on day 2 if the power's not back on. Alright? If nothing's changed, see you later. Alright? And I think there's going to be other folks that are going to be doing the same thing, or perhaps thinking about doing that. Alright? But my decision will already be made on day 2. Alright? Like I have mentioned in previous videos, I live in the city 6 months out of the year. Alright? And the remaining 6 months of the year, I live in a trailer out in the woods. Alright? But let's just say that we have a grid down situation while I'm in the city. Yeah, day 2, I'm out the fucking door. I'm hitting the road. Alright, and I'm gonna tell you why. The city is the last place you want to be during a grid down. Alright? I have mentioned in my previous video about bugging in and bugging out that population density is the key factor for me to decide whether I'm going to stay or go. Population density is not your friend. Alright? I would say that by day 3, total chaos. Alright? That's where you're going to see your looting. There's going to be total lawlessness going on. Alright? And the police, for those that haven't deserted to be with their family and their people, I mean, you might have a couple gung-ho sons of bitches that might hang around. You know, those guys that don't have a life and live, eat, breathe, and sleep. Shit, police. But there's only going to be a few, and what are they going to do? Alright? Utilities will stop working. No running water. No drinking water. So yeah. And food, you know, most people don't have enough food in their house past 2 or 3 days in general, you know. So people are going to start going hungry, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to feed themselves and their families. All right. So if you have that illusion that you can rely on your local law enforcement to protect you during a grid down, break bad event, you're delusional. Okay? So you need to make that decision within the first day, whether you're going to stay or you're going to go. All right? Mad Outdoorsman has a bug out location. All right? I'm on that bug out camp. In that bug out camp, I should say. All right? Because there's 2 camps. There are people that'll hunker down, batten down the hatches, and stay put. And that's fine. Good for you. I keep most of my preps in my bug out location. I keep plenty of preps in the apartment in the city. I have a get home bag in the back of my truck that I keep here in my truck at all times. Alright. Sort of like a bug out bag, but we'll call it a bug out bag light. Just something to consider, folks. you're pretty much on your own. Okay? And after 3 days, if you're still in the city, God help you. Especially if you're not prepared. Alright? So get ahead of the crowds. Stay 10 steps ahead of the crowd. Make that decision within the first 24 hours. And do what you have to do to stay safe. Alright, that's all I got for now. Hopefully I can harvest something this afternoon. Alright? Matt Outdoorsman, thanks for watching.